All right.
All right, there's more. Meat Hook Massacre is still banned in standard.
Well,
I forgot about
well,
that.
standard has what? Meat Hook banned,
It is
Fable banned.
they banned Bankbuster, Invoke, and Fable like just recently, but Meat Hook has been banned for a while.
Yes. Uh,
Not many cards in Magic I want banned right now. I can think of two. I only think of two cards I want banned.
what are
But
your two?
I only care about modern, my two cards I want banned are both modern cards. One of them is banned for. They're both banned for. One of them is banned. I want to be banned for proliferation reasons, and the other one I want banned because it's too easy.
Okay.
And that is Mishra's Bauble
Okay.
and and crap. What's his name? The free companion. The 5 mana 5/5 that taps for colors.
Gigantha?
Gigantha. Yeah. Uh, Mishra's Bauble floats every Delirium card by itself, and Giganta is like almost free to play in almost every deck. Like you have to have a compelling reason to play a double color card if you're in green or red, because otherwise
You don't
you
get
can
your
just play
freebie.
Giganta for free.
That's companion mounts.
Yeah, so that's my only two. Every other I don't care.
Well,
Actually, if I cared more about Legacy, I would have a lot more cards I would want to ban.
at this stage, I don't even know if Legacy's like Legacy's at the stage where I think it's like vintage level, not a format, right?
Well, kinda.
Like I don't even know if there are like are there still like Wizards run Legacy events? I guess are they even
Uh,
Wizards and Moderns events?
I don't think I don't think Wizards cares that much about like there was SG. I mean SCG Con just happened, and the deck that won that Legacy event was fine. It was just Cephalid Breakfast,
Yes.
which has no uh which the only cards I would care about in Legacy, if I cared about Legacy, would be like supplemental set cards, like Misk and Boo. Like
Speaking
we want.
of, welcome.
Speaking of those,
Uh, so this is the first of these major supplemental sets that's been put on Arena.
yeah,
Uh,
we this entire conversation about bans happened because we were talking about a common getting banned from Popper or no Commander.
no, like we're talking about possible. They had been talking about cards
Yeah,
in this set, and they're like, well, the rules committee is looking at such and such. But yeah, this here is the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle Earth set. This is a modern legal set.
yes,
This is a uh,
it's a it's a straight to modern Commander friendly set where
yeah,
it's
it's
not super
we're,
high power level
we're
for
not.
modern.
Yeah, it is modern legal, but do not mistake it for Modern Horizons,
Yeah.
where Modern Horizons was literally we're going to flip the table on the format. There's probably
Mm.
there's like a half dozen cards in this that are going to impact older formats, sure.
Yeah.
And then like it's some fun cards.
Like
There's a
there's
lot
a
of
Sam that gets back that like kind of softy Eric's daughters a little bit.
yeah
That might be in modern.
there's
The
a
One Ring is going to be played in a lot of Karn boards.
there's a lot of just as a pass the turn and don't die sort of thing. There's a uh there's a Bohemir that has like players can't force of will that that has certain like that's also a dauntless escort.
There's the White Remand,
There's the White Remand.
but I don't
Um
know how many decks that really goes into.
yeah, that one is more I'm like, cube time.
Great
Um
cube card, and there might be some that play. It's good against in modern specifically. It's good against Living End and Rhinos because Remand is great against Cascade.
ooh.
Nice. You got some nice
Oh, that's
planes.
a okay. All right, I have to take a look. So the lands I had seen for this set were the map ones. I didn't realize there were also
Also basic
Basic
lands. They're
land.
okay. They're okay.
Let's...
I don't like the card border of this set. It's like wavy looking. It looks like the card border they used for the Warhammer set. Remember how those looked?
Yeah, which worked for Warhammer, but like less so here. I know what you mean.
Mordor, or is that Mirkwood? That's Mirkwood. That's got to be Mirkwood.
Yeah, and then here we've got on the bottom left. Is that our group going over the hills?
Yeah, these might be. That might be.
In the
What's the big mountain called? The Misty Mountains. Yeah.
and then okay. Then we have
That's got to be the gates of Mordor, probably.
Well, you can see two figures on the bottom right as well. I believe.
Yeah,
this is...
there's Mountain Doom in the background.
Yeah. Again.
That's probably Mirkwood again.
And is this
It's probably where Tom Bombadil lives with his wife.
I was gonna say a little after where they were. Oh, there's some horses on the back because I was thinking of like when the Nazguls catch them on the road.
On the road between crap. It's been so long since I've read Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to like pass the Brandybuck River. What's that town called? Oh, they go to the bar.
The pony? The prancing... No.
The Prancing Pony is where the bar is, but what's the town called? I
Shit.
Bree.
Thank you. But yeah.
This message will be deleted automatically.
So, the thing I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the packs here, because one thing I've really liked from these cards, if you asked me like 2 years ago, I was adamantly against this whole crossover stuff. I've grown on it a lot more because they've put a lot of effort into making them both interesting designs and fitting to the card.
It seems very like trying their best to do the most with their orders given down by the corporate overlords.
Like, it's Bill the Pony.
Yeah.
I love that we've got some food tokens. There's a couple different food tokens. The hobbits are halfling as their creature type. Basically as a, we're not inventing a third creature type for
hobbits.
Hobbit.
Yes. We're not doing it again. Oh, well, plus they use the word halfling in the that's where the word halfling comes from. It's not they're called hobbits, but they get called halflings. And they were called Hobbit in D&D until they weren't allowed to do that anymore, so they used the other word. Because
yep.
Yeah. So the orcs call them halflings. So I've seen multiple people mad about it, and it's like it doesn't make sense to be mad about it.
Yeah. The whole I'll get to the ring mechanic when we see something with it, but like the
ring is like the one miss because it's enter the dungeon style effect.
The thing that sucks is that there's been some articles on it that have been interesting as far as like behind the scenes, and like on the pass off on design, it was both not an emblem, it was an equipment, like, and it did have like drawbacks on it, and those all got smoothed off. So now it's like much more. It's this weird non-downside, but it's still called temptation. Scry. So scrying is an elf thing in this.
Elves love scrying.
Elves have a lot of scry effects. So whenever you scry, verse counter on it. If it had 7 verses on it, take next turn.
Yeah, if you want to get mad about lore breaks, the real problem is that there's hobbits that are fighting at all. Very few hobbits ever did violence.
No! Oh, boo! Boo!
What?
Okay, so the entire joke with Shadowfax here is that the printed card has the reminder text for haste. Because Lord Shadowfax will teach you the meaning of haste.
It's true.
But this Shadowfax will not teach you the meaning of haste.
Yeah, it will. Look, it's right
It's right
there.
there. It
Hey,
is.
he's teaching you.
The joke with the card is ruined by the format of the digital. Sheriff. But yeah, so a couple things that I was looking for a card like this to demonstrate with the set. Number one, there are multiple legends for the same character. This is just Frodo Baggins. We're going to see a couple other Frodos that are Frodo from different points in the journey in here. And this also is demonstrating what the ring tempts you is. Basically, when that happens, you gain the first line of text on a creature you control who becomes the ring bearer, and then it kind of keeps gaining lines as you do it more. Basically, it just makes that one creature more and more of a threat, becoming legendary and can't be blocked. It gains Skulk.
Becoming legendary is
Yeah.
we're gonna have this is gonna be a thing that might get people making a non-legendary creature legendary is weird, because you can only have one it's like the name of the creature matters when it's legendary, right?
Well, you can only have one copy of a legendary permanent named X. So you can have multiples of them if one is legendary. That doesn't change anything. Because it's like playing Sakashima or not Sakashima, playing Spark Double, I believe is the card I'm thinking.
Spark Double is a weird card too.
Tungsten Ulcer and You're Crazy About. Thanks for the subs. But yeah, we have a lot of again, cards for moments and characters. This one.
Wait, that would have been a great reprint for this set. Wow, crap! What is the best removal spell from the Legendary Cube? Not Hero's Downfall, like Hero's Demise. It's the stupid Kamigawa card.
Yeah. Oh,
Destroy target legend.
Yeah, especially you could have there's a number of different art bits you could have for that in this set with moments of.
It's not Hero's Downfall.
I think it's just
Hero's Demise.
I think it is just Hero's Demise. Right? Like.
I'm gonna have to pull out. Yeah, it is Hero's
Demise.
Yeah,
I think I'm like 99% sure it's just Hero's Demise, because Hero's Downfall.
I think Hero's Demise would be a great uncommon in this set.
Anyway. I want.
And you could have Boromir on it getting shot by an orc.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, is getting shot by it. I want Premier Draft. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. All right. So what do we actually think we have for different set bits?
Yeah, the draw 2, Amass.
Yep, Amass. That's how orcs are in this.
That's the difference between Amass control and Amass aggro, is whether you have swamps or islands or mountains.
Yeah, because Amass, the mechanic from War of the Spark, is used here for like the endless orc army, which is a neat way to go about that. Power matters.
One funny thing is that there's a distinction between orcs and goblins that was not present in the text. There's a goblin that's might be played in goblins that early on in playtesting was an orc, I think.
Oh, the one that calls out, I think, both goblins and orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a red card. I'll just look.
It's like red. Yeah, Scry.
Yeah, it's Moria Marauder, I think. Whenever a
Yeah,
goblin or orc you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card, you can play it.
I I enjoy that the Hobbit mechanic is just food tokens. I think that's fun.
And that's you can't skip second
Yeah.
breakfast.
All right, let's.
Oh no, we're facing down. We're drafting with Swifty.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got a spell
Uh-huh.
that could be
This,
powerful.
I mean, this is likely to be strong, right? Like,
Yeah, let's check the pack.
put
Lost.
non-land historic fourth from the top. This is
That's kind of like a hero's downfall or
yeah,
hero's demise.
the art on here being the ring and the river.
Yeah, this is when this card is a motherfucker. The
Yeah.
voracious fell beast.
Yeah, each opponent sacrifices a creature, make a food for each creature sacrificed. Theoden's messed up too.
Yeah, Theoden.
Theoden here is the handoff double strike, which is a lot.
Or another human.
Um, mass orcs. Ah, look at that orc.
Good orc army token.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Battle of the Bywater.
Sure, and
See
we'll
if
just we'll be that puts us kind of towards the green. Oh, there's Frodo to go with your.
oh yeah, there's Frodo as kind of stay low.
Because
Um,
the ring wants you to have low. The being tempted means you want low power because it's you can't be blocked by things that are
yep.
there. Ah, here's the food kill spell.
Yeah, this is the food kill spell. This is
Uh,
the
Yes.
or this is the sacrifice slash big one.
Sorry, Gandalf. What is that? What does that 5 mana saga do?
Target creature gains indestructible for a couple turns. Return target creature from the graveyard to battlefield. 2 creatures gain lifelink.
It's okay.
That's like I'm between Frodo and just like food, but like this is like a line, right?
This is we can have a Frodo in our deck.
I want creature. I want to get into like a color combo that's going to be low enough, and then okay, I have to read a lot of these.
Okay, there's Green Ponder, which is what the Elven Farsight is not, but it's what people have been calling it.
Dies draw. Oh, look at this bird.
Good bird.
Good bird.
There's a Great Sword with equip human 1.
Yes. There's the eagles that have plane cycling and +1/+0 plus first strike your team.
And the reason they don't show up until the end is because they're 6 mana.
Yes. Ah,
So
Richard, thanks for the raid. Welcome.
Mini Partings or Elven Farsight are both filler
Yeah.
cards. We can be fine with either of those.
I'm interested in partings to try to make like a setup that works with a couple colors work. Oh.
The last time they made a Gruul Strider.
All right, so here's our
Landfall.
Wonder who this dashing fellow could be. Target creature gets +1/+1 if it has 4 power greater first strike.
So it's give a creature +1/+1 once a turn, and then if you can maybe get first. So basically, he's
Yeah.
like a 5/5 with first strike on offense. That's okay. Works well with Frodo. Because you can make him Frodo can be forced to be blocked.
The spider tribal.
Yeah.
Permanent to your hand.
Yeah, it's like regrowth plus food.
More eagles.
You'll never be sad to have a 1/1 dead touch in your deck.
Okay, that's too low impact.
That is pretty cheap if you have the legend.
Yeah.
Here's a new egg. This is a new Terrarian.
Yep. Tapped, and then when it's put in the graveyard, draw a card, and it sacks to filter X.
You might not notice, but those are 2 different abilities.
Yes, they look similar just because of the formatting
What
on
does the
here.
worst Pathfinder do? Just like a monodork, but what is its second ability?
7 tap +3/+3 trample.
Ah, it's just that's an invoker. He's fine.
Second breakfast. This is
This is Golden Egg Plus.
yeah.
Well, not plus
Well, golden
because
egg
Golden Egg
different.
Golden Egg could filter mana.
Yeah. I'm feeling like I end up with like I have this wrath here, but I'm gonna end up with these huge creatures in the color combo.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
probably
like
thinking too much about the wrath, honestly. Like Lash
yeah.
is also gonna be fine.
The good thing about the Wrath is you can just not cast it when you don't need it.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, mushroom,
Mushroom.
mushroom,
Mushroom.
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 What is mushroom? Bring
Uh
Tim's here. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, put a one counter on target creature you control. So
yep.
if you've eaten a food,
If you've eaten a food, then +1/+1 counter.
that could be pretty good. And then there's just a reasonable 2-drop. Or we're looking at there's like are we in the wrong colors? Have we been
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little bit cut. We could just pick up that Kingfisher and see what happens. I think the mushrooms would be really good in the food deck.
Yeah, this is the Mountain Cycler.
All right, yeah, it could also just be creature. You could just do trait. Yeah, I kind of like the mushroom spell, but it's a 2-mana enchantment that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
No, it tempts you, so it
Mushroom.
does in fact do something. Mushroom,
Mushroom.
mushroom.
I think I'm too many spiders, but that's okay.
I think 2 is exactly as many spiders as you need.
Captain, that's loot on 3. Mass orcs, then Milth, X for access orcs.
That's this looks like a bad card that could be like
Mill 10.
yeah, no, it's a bad card. It's one of, what's those cards that like they're terrible, but if you have like 10 of them, they're great.
Yeah, yeah, if you just have a million of them.
I'm thinking of that. There was like a Splax enchant land from Rise of the Eldrazi that was like that. What was it called?
Corrupt, no.
No, Corrupt is just
No,
great.
not corrupted. I was saying
It's like
corrupted.
corrupted soil or something. What if I'm just gonna look up enchant lands from Zendikar and again or block. It can't be that many types.
Oh god, it was really bad.
It was really bad, but if you had like 10 of them.
Yeah, you can have any creature be your ring bearer. That doesn't change whatever you're doing.
Was it contaminated ground?
I'm gonna keep casting.
Yeah, it was contaminated ground. Yeah. Enchanted
Okay.
land is a swamp. Whenever it becomes tapped, its controller loses 2 life. Fanghorn, Tree Shepherd.
Okay.
It is a 7-mana 4/10 with vigilance, but
That.
with no Doran, the siege tower to be spotted.
All right. We got.
Peregrine Took,
Hmm.
another hobbit. If one or more tokens be a crit in your control, create those tokens plus an additional food.
Okay.
Stack 3 food, draw a card. We got one of the legendary lands here.
Yeah. This is
The Grey Havens.
Legends in Graveyard. This is just the uncomp amount here.
This is where the elves fucked off to at the end of the books.
Bear,
What else
Pippin does beat a bear easy 1v1. That's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if it's Fangorn or if it's.
I think Peregrine just kind of it's just a 4/10, which I guess but it's also a 7-mana spell. It's real. Okay. It only
Oh,
attaches to legends though, so it saves your ring bearer is what it does.
yeah. And then we've got
You cannot pass. One of the few cards with punctuation in the title.
yep.
Also saves your ring bearer.
Yes, it's better smite for a legend. Exile flicker. This one.
We're kind of looking for stuff that makes food.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
guess.
go ahead and
Well,
pick the coat. I mean,
what does that fight do?
uh,
That ends fury.
+1/+1 on target creature if its power is 4 or greater, then it fights.
Okay, so
We need
it's a
like a huge.
+1/+1 and oh no, it's +1 and +1 in fight, and if it's 4 or greater, it's
Damn it!
+2/+2 in.
Here's
It's
the card.
Bill.
Here's the card that would have made. This makes 2 food though. I can still probably pick up Bill.
No, this makes 3 food
It's true
when he's got
because
Pippin
this
on.
is this would have been the card with Fangren because this is Doran the Siege Tower.
Yeah, this is you got to sacrifice the food. Well,
Mm,
it's a 7-mana spell. It'll wheel
easy.
easy.
Rise of the Witch King.
We are kind of interested in that piker, just because it makes food when it dies. No, it tempts you.
Yeah, this one
No.
taps on you on death. Power doesn't equal land control, attacks, second of the creature or token, -2/-2. Oh, it's not bad either. I'm gonna Bill, because I want to try to set up more food stuff. Okay.
Mushroom.
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 Okay.
Mushroom. That's a 3-mana 1/1, but I guess it does make a lot of food.
It's a million food. How about a pacifism?
You know what? That is fine by me.
I'm good with a pacifism. Here's the other thing with all the kill on your food. This is how you win with your food.
This is how you get banned in Commander.
It might. Ringside is a really cool design. Ring tempts you. Search your library for a card that shares a color with a legendary creature you control. Reveal, put it in your hand. The first line on Ring Bearer makes legendary.
Yeah, so if you have a creature in play, Ring Sight will have a target.
Yeah. Okay, that's on the top of the tower. +1/+3 flying untap.
+1/+3, yeah. There's Green Ponder. What does that Pippin's Discovery do? Bravery? Yeah. Sacrifice the food if you do. So it's +2/+2, and then if you sacrifice it, it's +4/+4.
That could be fine. Your creature gains lifelink or indestructible.
They give you the Orc Draught.
Tailback. Whenever land you feel in control, if you don't have Ring Bearer, Ring tempts you. I'm gonna take these bats. These are the payoff I want.
Yeah.
For the food, so I'm gonna force it.
Sure.
I should have picked up the other bat, but
if we can just get a mini partings and we'll just.
yeah, we have one many partings here. If we can pick up maybe like one of the swamp cyclers or
What? So you've got a second breakfast, which makes a food.
yeah, also like a combat trick.
What a sad little scarecrow.
Yeah. That's just Scryon. Okay. Oh. Okay, so there is a mill plan.
Seems like they might. I would bet there's an invoker in each color.
Yeah, so we saw it. This seems like a key card in a very specific style of deck.
Yeah, with the Demir Mill deck from
Yeah.
what was it? Like Gatewatch, where it was like you you shuffled your own mill counter into your deck.
Yeah, you had an infinite loop based on. Okay. King of the Oathbreakers. Oh, this card's sick.
Whenever King of the Outbreakers or another spirit you control becomes the target of a spell, it phases out. Or another spirit you control phases in. Create a 1/1 white spirit token. So he's kind of like a little ghost dad, where he's hard to kill.
Yeah, and comes with free friends.
We're going to be splashing black for bats anyways.
Yeah, I'm
If
in
we have
for.
enough food.
I'm in for that, and this is a powerful enough reason to shift a little bit.
Yeah, so let's take a quick look at the other cards. What does Nimble Hobbit actually do? Is it sack of food or pay?
Second food
Okay.
or pay 3,
Uh,
which was like fine, but all right, let's try to get a little bit of fixing to make that color combination work. Oh, okay,
We have Merry and
and Pippin,
Pippin.
yeah.
Whenever one or more halflings attacks, create a food.
So if you have
Who's that guy? Who's that elf noble?
Glorfindel,
Glorfindel, the worst named elf in existence.
uh, when you scry, uh, yeah, either must be blocked or can't be blocked by more than one. This one seems pretty straightforward for what I want here.
Yeah, Merry. He looks very proper pouring
Yeah.
his tea.
Yeah, we have Merry and Pippin from very early.
No, Melf is a way better name than Glorfindel.
Mushroom.
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 Another bill. Mushroom.
Mushroom. Proto. Yep, another bill, which makes a ton of food.
Mushroom.
This is the Swamp Cycler. Big Menace.
Ah, he's a big menace.
It's true.
Big Menace would be a good name for a card that did this. You know how like Flying Menace was a Flying Menace creature, and then Big
Yeah.
Menace is
Okay, this is Sam.
Sam. So Sam, when he comes into play, he like Safi Eric's daughters.
Yes.
So he's
Return
pretty
it to your
good.
hand. This card's been printed a million times.
The Attended Knight or whatever.
Yeah.
But Sam's pretty good.
Yeah,
He works great when you just make trades.
yeah, I'd like trade off and then pick up our.
What does that green enchantment do? It just +3/+3?
Yeah. Oh,
Sting!
all right. Sting is +1/+1 haste. Untap each combat. First strike if you're in combat with an orc or goblin.
Okay, it's okay. It's weird that it's not vigilance, it's like super vigilance.
Yeah. The untap is like the sword glowing and the letting you know that the combat's coming. Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
Rangers.
There's a worse Pathfinder that can make black mana.
Yeah, I'd probably pick this up because this fixes up.
And it's an invoker.
Yeah, something late game. So -1.
Deceive the messenger.
Ah, speak friend.
You speak friend to enter.
Whenever you attack, scry 2, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature, put it into play tapped or attacking. You can trample over dwarf, hexproof, you control a dwarf, an elf.
Yeah, sure. We just want to pick up like a shower net the arrows or a shitter elf.
Yeah. I already have one shower of arrows. I'm probably not playing 2.
Definitely not 2.
Sure, I'll take Hobbit. Huh.
Yep, it's
Eat shit,
dem
demolish.
eat shit, demolish. There's demolish just makes me mad to think about. I'm trying to think of what you could do to demolish. That would make me like it, other than just make it cost 1 red, which I do like. 'Cause that's called pillage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is there a demolish that has cycling too? I feel like there should be.
That seems like that should be a card that exists.
Volcanic Submersion, which is a 5 mana demolish with cycling 2. Thanks, Shards of Alara. A Violent Impact. Demolish, cycling 2 from Amonkhet.
Creatures. Something like that.
We just play 2 swamps and a worse Pathfinder and mini partings and call it good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. There's 2 black cards in the deck. There's the bats and the king.
That's 4 kind of black sources for 2 cards.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I feel like green is pretty important to getting going. Curve's a little weird.
I feel like the curve was always going to be a little weird.
Yeah.
Curve in this set seems weird.
I'm completely unsure what I've built here.
I think that we first picked a weird wrath.
Yeah,
then...
I think that was probably not the actual first pick, but that's okay.
That's fine. We're learning here. We're here
what,
to have fun. We're not here to be
is.
perfect game masters.
All right. All right, so let's go ahead and many partings.
Let's lie to Jay-Z.
We got our nice board.
We get our off-brand Hobbit music. Whenever you scribe, can't be blocked.
Sure.
Oh, I guess. Do we attack? Do we force him to scry? This is definitely not a hand that cycles Generous Hint.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Okay.
1/3 has defeated 1/2/1.
So this thing, this dwarf here
is a 4 mana 4/4.
That's fine. Oh no, am I getting trickery? Yeah. Okay. This is the cancel in the set.
It makes a 1/1. It's a sad looking orc.
1/3 will defeat everything. Okay, that's an instant.
And we have targets because we can destroy our own food.
Uh-huh.
Now, one of these ents might get cycled, but...
yeah, that's a hard question here.
Actually, I think maybe not. The way our hand is shaping up. Saruman.
Ponder that orb.
When you ponder the orb, you make more orc.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I need the big bodies here, so I'm going to choose not to, even as...
We'll either draw a spell we can cast or a land.
Yeah.
Because I think our 6 mana spells are Generous Ents. Okay, now the orcs can't really attack profitably.
Yeah,
So we're just going to be beat up by a wizard.
yeah, a wizard's about to kick our ass for a little while, huh? It's fine.
Yeah, Saruman themed with their elves.
Saruman's gonna kick my ass.
That's fine. We're a food deck. We can gain life if we need
Yeah.
to. Gnomebitten has never feared taking damage, even when he dies from it. Okay, now that's a bigger problem.
Yeah, that one's big. All right. On the plus side, this 5/7 does win that fight, if we ever get to it.
Yeah, if we can draw, we just have to cast our other 5/7.
Yeah.
Here's where they pay 5 mana to kill our imp.
Yeah, this is where. Oh, this is actually quite bad.
Oh yeah, now they're
Yeah,
going to
now the unblockables are online, and we're Okay, it turns out that not doing anything for 7 turns does get you killed.
That's ultra menace.
Yeah.
That big menace is a legendary big menace.
Yeah, the legendary big metas. Okay. I want to adjust out Shower of Arrows.
You thinking this is not going to be the format for it?
I don't think it's the format for it.
You could kill the one. Oh, you can't kill the
Yeah,
one.
I was to say that's.
I'm trying to put a shitter in.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's either going to be like another one of these spiders or.
How about you could put it in the lookout or the Brandywine?
Another end. We have 3 of
I
these.
don't think it's another end.
That's too much top end.
Could just be a 4/2.
That's what I was thinking. Thrent. Too much.
What are you talking about, Faramir? You don't love anything because your daddy wasn't nice to you. Oh God, we're fighting Cowboy.
Cowboy. Oh, this is good.
We can trade off Mary. We can trade off Mary and then replay him.
Yeah. And this is also really good with our hand because, like, count legends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck him up, Mary.
Let's go.
It's time to make breakfast. Play a 2/1. That when it dies.
Sure.
I think we just attack.
So this is permanent in your graveyard that was put there this turn.
Yes, we let combat happen, and then I'll save you, Mary.
And then Sam picks up. Well, this is awkward. I thought Sam could only carry you, not the ring, but
okay, they can't block that.
what the fuck is this?
Right, Aaron's Rider of Gondor, draw cards. Then, if you don't control a legendary creature, put a card from the. So it's.
This is rules. This card's incredible.
This is a. We're desperately trying to give white cards stuff.
That's wildly good.
That feels like a color break, pretty severely.
Okay.
We just play a Mary and make a food.
That or we bag end Porter just to get biggest body down. Which.
That's probably better.
Yeah, I think that's better at the moment.
Because next turn we can pacifism something and then.
And play Mary.
And play Mary.
And then attack with a 6/6 dwarf.
And make a food.
And make a food.
Get
we can do a lot.
Color.
And then we have eagles.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Blocks. I will take the hit.
I do like my eggs scrungled. That's how I have them.
Damn, yeah.
Okay, that's less egregious than the stupid angel.
Yeah, I mean this like kind of makes sense. It's like draw a card, but
No,
only.
no, I shouldn't say that. That's how they get you. That is the old that is literally the oldest hard sale
Foot in the door.
tactic in the world.
Get the foot in the
Yeah.
door, and then
Yeah, it's like you make a statement that is outrageous on purpose. Ah shit. Sam.
just. Oh,
Sam can't save you twice.
yeah, sorry, you're obliterated by this one. That's deader than dead.
Okay. Sam will fight Sam.
Sam's fight and Sam's trade. We know how this is.
Other guy's the ring bear now. Do you want to just pacify the ring bear?
I want to get out the Pathfinder.
Okay, we'll just get punched in the face. Hopefully they don't get tempted again.
Yeah. I wanna get our power bits moving.
We can start invoking on an eagle or something.
Yeah. No blocks. Okay, so we're just taking 3. That's fine.
They did that at the wrong time. They should have before we attack, because they took an extra damage for no reason.
This can get pacified.
Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack, whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, target attacking creature without flying gains it.
Basically, if this has a friend going with it.
Oh, it doesn't pacifying. It doesn't get rid of its ability.
No, but it's true. I get
it does pacify a 3/4 though.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
That card doesn't do anything. That card kills our creature and then nothing else.
I guess I could just slam down my own eagles.
Yeah. And we can like attack for 4.
5.
Attack for 5.
That's actually pretty threatening.
Maybe we can get them to overcommit into an attack.
Yeah. Okay, so now this loots on attack. That was, yeah, target creature you control beats up another. Yeah, that's the ring is mine.
I think we're learning that removal is good.
Yeah.
And the Battle of Bywater is kind of not.
This card's pretty bad.
Do we just attack with the 4/4?
Yes, that's certain.
Then we can maybe smoke on the water them.
Okay. We could.
Okay, what is the text on worst Pathfinder?
7 tap +3/+3 trample.
Another. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it.
I could just smoke their entire board and lose my 4/4. I don't hate that because I still have a removal spell.
Hmm. You're running a bit. Okay. If we draw another land, our 4/4 is the Abyss.
Well, it's a trampling abyss too.
So maybe we just throw their eagle in jail. Or we can eat our food.
Yeah, we'll eat our food. All right, and then if things go bad, so if we draw a land, we can play it and start going in. If we don't draw a land, that's a castable spell no matter what.
Yeah. So we fog this combat with our food.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, now we're in the spot where lands are bad. You go to 1.
Can they kill me?
From 8.
Enchantment removal and a combat trick is what they need. Big hasty creature.
They have 3 toughness.
Alright.
I guess a way to kill our worst Pathfinder would also have like done pretty good. Like if they could just shock our guy instant speed.
Yeah.
So that we couldn't Or no, they just shocked that with sorcery speed it, so that we just couldn't give our guy trample.
Yeah. Okay. This is what happens when you build around a rare that isn't exactly what I want it to be in this format, but that's okay. I definitely, like...
More I'm looking at it, I think that Mushrooms card is actually pretty dope. That 2-mana enchantment.
Yeah.
Like the ETB makes, tempts you, and then, like, whenever a permanent leaves the battlefield, you...
like, especially having that with, like, Mary or Pippin.
Having them with Mary or Pippin, or just, like, when you have a ring bearer, they're incentivized to block it. So, like...
Yeah.
I think that card might just be kind of dope.
That's something that's going to take some getting used to, is, like, how powerful ring bearer is.
Yeah, because the first step of ring bearer doesn't do much, except it's just a bad of its skulk. Past that, it starts being dangerous. We got Mary Pony.
Yep. Superstar, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is...
It is a Nightmare Elf.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Could elves be ghosts?
In some ways.
I thought that were the humans that were the elves, that were the ghosts. Because basically how weird it is that elves basically ain't got souls. They are souls, so when they die forever.
Alright, this is just...
Can we even make this trade? We might just like play our 4-2 and pass.
Yeah.
We just have Mary hang around for the bag importer as a bear that gives our guy +1/+1.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, they die, but they don't have a soul after they die.
Okay.
Like one of the covenants that separated men from elves.
Morgul, okay.
That is like that's the lamest stab boon I've ever seen.
I'm blocking if you put it in combat now. I'm gonna pay 2 life for a little bit.
Yeah, because they've got all these 1 toughness guys. We're gaining more life than they cost.
Yeah,
sadly, it does not. We don't get the death trigger when it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I guess we play the porter.
Yeah.
And then Bill afterwards.
I'm going to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill can come afterwards.
They're reading Mary. Bonk.
Okay. Big End Porter, like, doing work in here. If we can get Miramare Guardian to die, then that also would make Bag End Porter legendary, which is funny.
Ooh. I don't know how we make our own guy die.
Yeah,
it's not something our deck does.
No. Alright, so build a pony.
We can make our guardians deal extra damage with a food.
It's true.
Anyways, in with the porter. I have a 6/6 now. They're gonna block with an elf.
Yeah, you're just gonna put a haunt in front because this is. Yeah. Okay. I'm probably not paying for this any longer.
Yeah, we just let it die.
It already saved us life on these, so that's fine for it to be dead.
Can we pacify their piker? That has to be wrong.
That feels wrong. Well,
It lets us. If we pass it. Okay, no, we just do that instead.
now we just do that instead. Like,
And I think we attack all out because we can just pay the food to have Bill all be a 4/4.
yeah. And we get a food every turn.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice. Okay, so pay the food.
We feed Bill the food.
Okay. Yeah, the table is nice.
It's a carpet. It's got sheep and pigs on it.
If I make Beg and Porter... Oh, Bill is, like, unblockable in that way.
Yeah,
regard.
Bill is unblockable, and then you can, like, Aqua-me-bit it or whatever.
Yeah, alright.
Here you go, Bill.
I shall carry this burden.
It's up to you, Bill.
Bill. If I made Beg and Porter, that would be a +1/+1, but, like... This...
That's Tapper!
I am going to...
Auto Tapper! No!
Auto Tapper! Opponents can't gain life. Sack a creature. Target player loses one. If that's mass works too, sure.
Yeah, they can block a Bill now.
Yeah,
we should have just had the back end Porter become the legend.
I have problems with well, they can block Bill and then Bill kills it. I have problems with the flavor on the ring tempts you. I like the idea of what it does for like gameplay.
I would be fine with it if just every time the ring tempted you, you lost a life. I think that would have been, that would like 1000% fix it for me.
Yeah, like there just needs to be a little bit of a
like the ring itself does that. It
yes.
It makes you lose a life for each burden counter on it. Because it should it should be like butter over too much toast.
Yeah, I'm just attacking with.
I think yeah, just attack with her.
We can attack with Bill. So if they block Bill with Grima, like we kill. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah. The bad news is that they're going to start having 1/1s that can chomp every turn. Because Grima is a legend, so
yeah.
they can get the whites back. So Bag and Porter is going to.
And this doesn't. Yeah, this doesn't pass or knock out. So they get back their Haunt to the Dead Marshes because they control a legend. They get a Scry 1. Apparently they play. Yeah, I remember reading the bits with about like they decided they didn't want to have the ring tempts you have a drawback in playtesting because people wouldn't play with it, but like. I cannot understate how much of a whiff it is on flavor to have the ring be all upside. You know what I mean? Like,
when you have like a top-down set like this.
Yeah. I'm pacifying that. Sure, I don't care.
Actually, do we? We might pacify Worm Tongue. It's like a 4/3. I guess the 4/3. It depends on what they do here. So probably just passing. Okay, yeah.
Oh. 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 Fool of a toque. I think I do pacify this because then their combat this turn is really bad.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah. And we can deploy everything.
They don't have recursion right now. This is 3. Sack another creature. Like, they can just sack this, of course, but, like, I want it off the table.
That taps the Worm Tongue.
Yeah. And we're attacking for 1 million off Beg and Porter right now. Alright.
We can hold the land.
I can attack like this because they can't double block Mary because they would die.
Yeah.
And also...
That gives us more food.
Gives us enough food to draw a card if I so chose.
Yeah. We don't have to do that yet. We can just hold on to our foods.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a card we could deploy. The only card we could deploy right now would be like the lay of the land.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I guess we just force them here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this to pressure them.
Food Squad, rise up.
Get them. Okay, so the haunts come back tapped on recursion.
What does Grima do when he sacks a dude? I guess we're about to find out.
Target player loses 1 life. If that was a legend, make a mass orcs 2.
Okay, so it's just they're just gonna poke us.
That's fine. We can't gain life with Grima in play, so
That's fine. We're at 15.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
healthy.
So 2 cards. They can recur 2 haunts. They can, which is scry, like, but they currently have problems. This makes it a spirit, by the way. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, a horse is one of the better ring bearers because it ain't got no fingals. Can't wear that ring. They're giving us a food. They're giving us 2 foods.
Yeah.
You know, like, read Paragon. It probably when a thing you control creates a food. So we would only get 1 food.
This is draft. Whenever tokens would be created under your control. So we would get 2 food.
Hey.
They would have just handed us 2 food, and that's why they conceded, because that's like a free card. Okay.
Yeah, they literally went to the concession
That is
stand.
the concession stand. Yeah, that's...
I'm going to get something. You want something? You want a hot dog?
You want to... Here you go.
Yeah, this deck's not so bad.
Yeah, I like it when... I like the food stuff when it's running. Feels really nice.
Mm-hmm.
1 moment. I'll be back in a second here. You can take a look at my opener.
This is a curve. You got a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And our 3 can either be a removal spell or not. And our Mirkwood Spiders works rather well with our Frodo. Actually, yeah, Mirkwood Spider with Frodo is kind of yeah, Froyo and Spider. Especially if we could get Sting. Can we assemble the flavor combo? Frodo and Sting with his best friend, Mirkwood Spider.
Oh, hey! It's Mirkwood Spider.
Yeah, we also have like an excellent curve.
I walked away for a minute and we're still... Alright.
Oh, the late night gremlin had our late night last night.
Understandable, it's, you know... This is easy keep. Because this is... Must be blocked if able. And...
Yeah, this is what friend of the show Ryan Overturf would call a sneep.
This is interesting too because
must be. You do not get a choice. But if we get Sting,
this is cool. This is a slightly different
what is it? moraine terrain
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah,
what
it's
the hell is that called?
cheaper terminal moraine.
Terminal moraine.
It's a little
The
different terramorphic.
panorama.
Yeah, better panorama. Yeah. Fetches also have a little bit of stuff in there. Reverb, thanks for the sub.
You can use fetch with Samwise.
Yeah, that's a card. Wait.
Actually,
wait,
it's a Samsei non-land.
Mushroom.
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 We get it. It's a damn mushroom.
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 I like how Luke kept saying that's the only mushroom in the game, and then I kept finding more mushrooms. I just kept finding them.
That's that. That's the one mushroom, and then the other one mushroom, and then the other one mushroom. It's like the One Ring, you know?
It's like the One Ring.
There's the one mushroom.
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 Fun, it might be on the greed color base, or just heavily fixed.
I certainly have options.
Or maybe they're just mono green.
Mono green with all these, the land fixing in the universe. They are 30 or 40 something. What is this?
They're just playing their sideboard. Technically, we don't have to have Frodo bear the ring. We could have...
I will carry it.
Yeah, we could just have the spider carry it. But we probably make Frodo carry it. I just hope they don't play a 3-powered creature.
Well, then we can attack under it. One of the things about Frodo is that, like, with the ring bearer, you're gonna have can't be blocked.
Right, yeah. So like he always
can only be blocked by 1 power creatures. Okay, then they're gonna do the thing.
They're gonna terminal moraine.
That's an obvious move. This is fixed for their other color, red.
Is there an actual? There's probably a Bjorn. Is there a Bjorn? Bjorn is not a real bear, but he is a bear.
So one of the things about this set is that it is very specifically
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Not the Hobbit.
Yeah, not the Hobbit. There are references to Here and Back Again, because that is a book that exists within the fiction of Lord of the Rings. So there are some references to the Hobbit, but they are very limited.
We don't know what Bjorn was doing during the War of the Ring.
Oh, yeah, cause there's a couple others that there's a Radagast card. There's a this actually so this is sweet. Frodo is just gonna
Frodo's just going to devour some men.
Frodo has killed and will kill again.
This little guy, he will murder a human man.
Neat thing about Frodo here. I'm pretty sure this is Frodo. This scene wasn't in the movie. This was like the scene on the river where he's turning to the wraiths. It's in the animated film, but not the Peter Jackson films.
Yeah, it's murder because Frodo is going to provoke these men. Provoke as in almost the text of provoke.
Yeah.
You must die. I mean, you can just play the...
So I can play a 4-power.
A 4/2.
Which
that'd be
also...
conveniently...
This is actually pretty nice because if our buddy here dies, that'll hand off looting.
It'll hand off looting to our murder hobbit.
Element, thanks for the sub. They're taking the hobbits.
There's also a sub by Cirrus Reaper.
Oh.
I don't think we got that one.
Where are they taking the hobbits? It could be anywhere.
I don't think it's Isengard.
Okay.
They haven't played an island yet.
Well, I mean, the graveyard is 3 pieces of this card, by the way, pretty nice.
Yeah, it's Forbidden Friendship.
Forbidden Friendship, but slightly better.
Side grade. I don't know if it's better, quote unquote, but it's pretty good.
This is a cool one. It's a body that's a discard.
I have played Disciple of Phoenix a lot. I can't think of a bigger Disciple of Phoenix expert than Gnomebitten. but only because everybody knew that Gray Merchant was like the thing to draft in that format, and I got past Gray Merchant so many goddamn times. Well,
Frodo will kill again, I guess.
Frodo will kill again. Do we send with the 4-2?
I don't think so.
Yeah. We can do it next turn when we have the Hobbit in play, because he can
That's
like
my
tap
thought
down
process.
the two.
We can just pay
two power
3
guy.
for tapping, and then Frodo will kill again. Yeah, I was just watching. There's a what was it, Folding Ideas video about the animated
Ralph Bakshi.
Yeah, about the Bakshi animated film, and there was a bit talking about this specific scene, and I recognized this, like, Frodo holding out the sword like this, turning and being like...
Although there was also the other animated, that was Rankin Bass, which is pretty terrible, but you can get some good pictures of hobbits in that. I like how they're drawn.
Is that one just the Hobbit?
I think that might just be the Hobbit, but I think no, it was the Hobbit, and then they hastily like tried to do a Lord of the Rings thing.
I'd say I'm a little worried about these Nice try, nice.
We have a 4/4 now.
Well, that's fine.
Mushroom.
I trade with a 4/4 now.
Actually, we could just attack them for 4, 5, 6. Just attack them for 7.
Just tap it and...
Yeah. Or you could let them have the block, so that we can start looting away these lands.
So
that's our question. 2 more damage, or just doing a third of their life total to them. I kind of like offering the trade.
So that would be like just these 2?
Yeah, but this just because I don't see, like, if this were an attack we were able to sustain, I would like it, but it's not going to be. So maybe we just get while the getting's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna get while I can here.
Catch as catch can. There's a whip with, yeah, when there's a whip, there's a way is pretty good.
I'm gonna push for damage while we're able. We can, like, trade with this, even if it gets bigger with, like, the spider token. I'm a little worried about, like, super large threats because they've discarded, like, Troll,
we could have another
Oliphant, and
we could have another big menace. If we have another big menace, we're a bit in trouble.
Yeah, especially because they got rid of my pacifism.
Because the spider deals with the Ent and deals with the Oliphant, but does not deal with the big menace.
Speaking of big spider, fuck. Okay.
Whenever another creature dealt damage this way by a spider you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a food artifact with, yeah.
Okay,
so basically when Shelob runs into our spider, they get their own 1/1 death touch with that is a food.
Yeah, there won't be a creature, it'll just be an artifact food. Okay. That means it's time to just get in for our 1 point under, and actually...
We could... Yeah, the Bill can sneak that up to 3, although we only have 1 food.
We get 2 from Bill.
Get 2 from Bill, yeah. And we can tap Shelob.
Yes,
if it comes to it.
Oh, the legendary creature. Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So who do we could have Frodo... We just have Frodo advance, right?
Yeah, we could have Frodo advance. We could have... I think it's still Frodo here.
Yeah. Just so that we can still have the provoke if we want it.
Yeah. And then... get in... loot. That's a nice one.
If it's not just its ability, it's a flying creature.
Yeah.
And we can use foods to make it a 3-power creature.
imagine they used the middle board. They very specifically only had the rights to the books and the books alone for all of these set up here. So...
That's the reason this spider says spider stuff on it is for this format called Elder Dragon Highlander.
Never heard of that one?
I don't know if you've heard of this one.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of an obscure thing. These Canadians came up with it. But you have to have the Alaskans are just the Canadians with fewer rights. If you have to pick a legendary creature to be. They used to be like only these specific dragons, but now it can be any legend, and they be like your captain of your deck. And you can just make a spider themes deck. Okay. They're going to have be their ring bearer.
Trillib.
Okay, the int is a bit. I'm glad they got the int, but the int is a little bit of a problem because of the bats. Blocker bats.
Yeah.
I would have gotten the. Man, why didn't they get the big menace?
I was gonna say Big Menace might have been a way to start killing us, or even like actually this Oliphant hands off trample.
And they could attack for like
half our damn life total. Yeah,
14
obvious.
trample. Yeah.
And then they play the end, which gets them a food, by the way.
That might be why they just wanted to gain 3 life.
Yeah, a little worried, because we are kind of pushing. Hard for them to attack because of Mirkwood Spider. I will just trade. That one's easy. Because this can't be on the board. Ooh.
Our own food.
I'm gonna go bats first.
Wait. Read ring bearer, please.
Draw, then discard.
We have to.
Yes.
Okay. So that's fine. We can just discard whatever we draw.
Yeah. Wait, I want the bats in play because the bats have, like, strong token synergy. Like, if we, for the Ent will make them lose life and such.
Yeah, we'll be putting them down to 5 here. Which is secretly 8. The flyer doesn't. The king doesn't do a whole much.
Because of the Ent.
Yeah.
I think we have to keep the Ent. Because it also gives us a food which pushes damage. So.
And the Ents just bounce off each other.
Alright, there you have it, everybody. The ring got us.
We got Oath broken.
Okay. So...
Best draw in the deck is Mary.
Yes.
Then Frodo will make his own breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, 1/1 with Death Touch is a...
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, rip to Frodo.
These things happen. This art is, pretty fun. This is the, scene on the river. Oh, here's that.
Here's the guy. Now, there's a guy who they probably should have played first to make into their ring bearer.
Yeah, that might have been... This probably should have been the ring bearer.
Not probably. Absolutely should have been.
Yeah, we would have blocked it with Nimble Hobbit, but, like, it still would have been, like... Okay, let's just reach.
Another build a pony.
Well,
that's 4 mana, make 2 food.
That's actually quite good.
Wait, what is that Mirkwood bet? Is this sacker or is it make a...
It's both!
Whenever you create or sacrifice a token. Okay.
That's why this card is, like, real. I'm thinking about just pushing in with Mirror Guardian to get Attempt the Ring back on, to, like, make Bill our ring bearer again. Or something like that, you know, like, just gives Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Although that gives them
They'll give them
Miramar
a
Guardian,
yeah, they'll give them the
which they can
food.
then eat, and it would give them a ring bear. What is step 3 of ring tempting?
Sack creatures that are in combat with it.
See, that would maybe let them like move the Moria Marauder ring to it. So I could see there's reasons too, but also there is downside to it.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't know what we're doing if we're not doing it. Okay.
Sure. Can't gain life, that's fine.
Sadly, when things get legend ruled, they are not sacrificed.
Yeah. So they'll go to 5 from me playing Bill.
Then we could eat them down. We could just eat our food and get them down to 2. We hold that. Okay, do we just attack with the Mirror Guardian?
Alright, so what is this? Okay, if another creature dies, is dealt damage by a spider.
Create a copy that is a food. So is it a 4/2 that creature that's it's not in
It is a
addition to its other
food
types.
artifact, except, so it is not a creature.
Yeah,
it will have its
but
abilities, though. It has its text.
So they'll be able to go to Tempt 3 whenever they want.
Yes. Which might not be so bad, because, again, I could trade with the Moria Marauder.
Yeah. That turns our block on the Moria Marauder into a trade. But it also gives us an unblockable attacker that can kill them. Because we just make Bill our...
I could also make the bats so I could get past the end, because they actually can block with just, like, Worm Tongue or whatever.
Yeah, so yeah, we make the bat our ring bearer. So yeah, because it kills them fairly quickly, I think we can do it.
This is a little awkward.
It also gains them 3 life.
That's the other part I don't like. I'm gonna wait. So I can just eat all the food at instant speed.
Yeah. So they're at 2 right now.
Oh, I have them dead.
How?
Tap the end. Nimble Hobbit.
Yeah. Okay, we can kill them.
Yeah, we just kill them. Okay. So this is fine.
That even saves us mana because the Hobbit can eat the food them.
Yeah, hot eat the food them, and then they're...
We have Bill eat another foods to flip the bat, and then
they
die.
Yeah, then they take lethal and die. So okay. I could have done that last turn if I had... Yeah, I just could have done that last turn. Okay. But there's...
That's a treasure token, not a food. Looks like a bunch of cookies, but...
Yeah. Because the only thing stopping the bat is the end.
Yeah.
So they're sitting here thinking about, like, how they can get us, I suppose.
Yeah, if they attack with Shelob, we just take 8.
Yeah, I won't even block. I would block with the spider normally, but, like, I literally... I don't want to give them a food. So...
Yeah.
So we take 8.
We're at 20.
Yeah.
They have no cards in hand.
They're empty. This is just this is a 2/2 that makes a treasure. Cool
this
card.
is Magic the Puzzling.
Yeah. I didn't think about the pay food on here. I was thinking about the like pay mana,
yeah.
And it didn't leave up my white there, so I was like, oh whoops. That's funny.
A little late to the party.
But
well, let's kill them.
Alright. Combat.
They will die with a Shelob trigger on their stack.
Yes. Shelob has the ring right now. So, yep, this is... Magic the Puzzling.
Theoretically, it's not. It's just ring bearer, right? It doesn't specify the one ring. There were several rings. Most of the dwarven ones were destroyed. Galadriel, I think, still had her ring.
I think all three of the elvish rings were in play, right?
I forget. I believe so. They might have. Elrond might have threw his out. Gandalf didn't. I don't think Gandalf had a ring.
Gandalf had
the
one.
fire ring.
Yeah, Gandalf had one. I don't remember who had the third, but...
And of course, the Nazgul had rings.
This rules.
Or at least they used to. At the very least, the Witch King used to. I think all the Nazgul used to be the human kings that were corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you eat the one ring, do you turn invisible? There are multiple cards that have invisibility based on the ring. I'll show off some of those like at the end here because I want to show off some of the like really fun flavor cards. Grima alone is actually a pretty cool. Your opponents can't gain life is like a strong line for this character,
line, especially for a horned turtle.
Yes. Anyway, we have 3 damage coming in.
They're pondering.
Yeah. So the thing is that the Shelob are only creatures dealt damage by spiders.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't like sack something with Grima and then.
They could have Shelob punch something if they had a spell. If they had the punch spell.
Right. And then they get they
get a trigger and then they die.
Cool. Stuff our bat with food. Okay, the bat paid off.
The bat paid off. It dealt like 5 damage and then dealt 3 damage.
Yeah. So flying in this set seems like it's at a well premium because we are in a world where we don't have a ton of creatures with flying as our character base.
Yeah, because you can't fly over the mountain.
Right.
Todd points to that mountain and says, "See that mountain?
You can't.
You can't fly over that mountain.
You can't do it."
You know the funniest thing about that voice clip, and from that Todd Howard clip of him saying, "You see that mountain? You can go there." He wasn't lying. He was literally referring to the throat of the world. Like,
It's true.
He points to the throat of the world and says, "You see that mountain? You can go there," which happens in the story of Skyrim. You go there. You go to the throat of the world.
The Aragorn cards and the Aragorn art is like incredibly good. Ooh, this is.
You say a hand that looks bad, but is actually very good.
I think I'm holding many partings.
Yes. If we draw, especially if we draw the land. If we don't, and they kill our worst Pathfinder, we'll feel sad.
This is the worst path. Okay, we just drew the land.
We drew the land, so we just play our. I
do like the worst Pathfinder. That's. They're not that bad.
They're not that bad, but they are the worst. I think those are the Wilder people who lived outside of Rohan. They barely showed up. I think a lot of them were in league with Saruman. They show up more in the Peter Jackson Hobbit movies, I think. There's a wife.
Okay, Goldberry. Move a counter
That's
of
a
each
wife.
kind not on Goldberry to target permanent you control from. Okay, move counters onto Goldberry. Move them off of Goldberry. Okay.
Yeah, she
she
slurps a counter of every type you have, and then you can move them. And then we just worse for
This is a mana dork for.
We got owned.
Yep. All right then.
That was very bad for us.
That was.
But we just pass now because we can block their guy and then.
Yes, that's my thought process as well.
Lethal damage causes the destroying to happen.
Yeah, dying is like a card dies literally just means play to grave.
Yeah.
Combat damage flicker. Sure. Okay, that's annoying because it's a flyer, but
It's a phantom monster.
the birthday escape.
It's true.
Okay. Then move the ring bearer. Yep. So they get the loot. Then we get to use our mana dork to own you.
Eat it, wife. Let's just play out our hand.
Yep, this is what we have. Yeah, we're gonna get birded. Target creature you own. Oh, this can steal back. This is a new type of another flicker type. Oh God, of course.
Oh, time to send a 4/2 in.
Yeah.
This is looking like another game where worst Pathfinder will get to invoke.
Very easily in this match. Alright, let's move in. Cool.
What's your removal here look like? Like
Bad.
pacifist? No, there's like pacifism. Like that doesn't stop the worst Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm. I'm grabbing Forest so that I can play Spider. Spider also lets us push.
Yeah.
Alright. Sure. That's fine. Alright, so we're in the position with the Pathfinder that, like, there aren't terrible draws anymore. Like,
Yeah, we either draw our 7th land or we draw spells that we can cast.
yeah. Okay, another Flicker, which is untap yourself.
It's just like expensive vigilance at the moment.
Yeah, they could have taken the, I'm thinking I might eat this.
Just stay the bleeding, fog them.
Hell, I'm not gonna need to yet. Yeah, obvious reasons. Okay. Food.
Yummy.
Another navigator. This is a pilot.
That is a pilot. Well, what else would they be navigating?
Yeah.
It's funny that the Grey Havens have gotten like multiple cards when it's a thing that barely shows up in the books.
Alright.
It's like, we gotta give something for blue elves to do.
Okay. Alright. Spider.
To me, Spider.
It says a player, because you can attack a planeswalker.
Oh, he doesn't make food when you attack planeswalkers. No, they don't. Planeswalker, you can't steal a planeswalker's lunch.
Or battles. Also,
Yeah, I guess if you add EDH, there you go. You can attack multiple players.
Or is that attack a player?
Wait, one or more attack a player. No, I think that doesn't do anything.
Alright, I'm still doing this flicker. I'm seriously probably just gonna eat this food here so I'm not getting, like, raised. Because right now we're gonna... Oh my god, alright.
Oh, I see what... Yeah, okay.
Do they have a kill spell for a spider? Huh. Well, now I don't care about eating the food. We just need to draw a body now.
We need to draw a creature.
Alright.
That's probably the best one we could have drawn.
Of the creatures we could draw. pretty high on the list.
And we could even still eat a food if we wanted to.
That's a pretty good removal spell. Okay. On top. They have not played a land since 4. Okay, there's their...
Any creature.
Any creature.
Well, shit. Now we hold those now.
Any creature. Yeah, because like if we get a ring bearer, we can... If I draw Frodo, I can like ring bearer on the Pathfinder and then push.
Do we want... We really don't want the worst Pathfinder to be attacking, no.
No. Well, I would do it if I did, like, if there were just 3/3. Like,
because it kills... Frodo kills pretty quick with the worst Pathfinder on.
Yes.
They're not sending with their... Well, there we go.
Again, talk about our... So now they have Mill online. 23 in deck, that's not a real threat. Okay.
What is it, like Mill 3?
It's Mill 3 for 6.
Okay.
They would have to top deck it. Alright. Thanks. I'll write a ref. Oh!
Legendary creatures you control have +2/+1. Non-legendary creatures you get +1/+1. Okay.
Yeah.
We still killed them in 2 shots.
Yes. They even can't attack right now.
We could even eat a food if we wanted to.
Oh.
Thanks, Samwise.
Sam, you're such a friend.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh. We should have eaten a food last turn.
They don't have a lethal.
Yeah, we go to 1.
That's fine.
They can't make a damage, right?
This is legendary. They can't play a second copy.
They can't make a damage.
Kill me. Try it. You know you want to...
Actually, they might just be able to, like, chump us out of this. This is kind of bad.
Food help. The food fixes that.
Okay, they're being be a coward, be a coward, be a coward, be a coward, be a coward. Don't be a coward, be a coward, be a coward, be a coward. Come on, be a coward.
They get to untap a blocker, like, no matter what here.
Yeah, so they should just be turning their team sideways here.
Yeah.
They're doing the math.
Leave 1 back as like a... Okay. Go to 3.
See, now they get to...
Yeah.
They can chump with 1 guy.
It's a lot of food.
That could also kill them
Yes.
at some point. It turns, it turns our int into a lethal threat without having to use the worst Pathfinder.
It also makes Bill a lethal threat. Like, I can attack with both, and they have to block both, and...
Yeah. So that's good.
Here's Bill. Also, I can eat a bunch of food here, so...
Yeah, we can eat 2 food. Do we send with the int as Abyss? Or do we hold back to block the flyer?
I think I'm out.
I think we hold back. Like, the int is a lethal threat. It's a forced block. But... Okay. I don't see what this does for them.
We don't tap it. They get a ring bearer. Oh, the ring bearer here is when that creature becomes blocked. Okay, never mind. Oh, it becomes legendary too. That actually. Oh god, they actually had a way to
kill us.
They passed on the lethal. Oh no! Oh, they actually had it.
It's fine. They were just punting for our punt.
Yeah,
It would have been
fine.
fine if we'd
That's
eaten the
fine.
food.
Okay.
Oh, they're ultra blocking.
So
we want to kill the flyer.
and then I just Sam.
Yeah, then we just Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to. We don't even have to eat the food here because we can't kill two. We just let the imp die.
Okay, and then Sam.
And Sam will make the pony into a hero.
Okay. All right.
Okay, they didn't kill us.
They could have. They actually had the +1 damage.
They did. They didn't. They. I'm learning this is a format of board state.
We block with Bill and they trade. They will trade, by the way.
We just block with Sam. Just chump.
I kind of want their ring bearer off the table.
Yeah, but we can kill them with Bill. Like just breaking them. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they just concede because they drew bricks. Yeah, I liked keeping Bill there just because they literally died to Bill next turn, whereas Sam was
they're at
an
7.
abyss.
They're at 7. They don't die to Bill. Actually,
No.
Yeah, we had plus. Yeah.
Yeah, we have an unblockable
Plus,
Bill,
yeah.
and then we just give it.
So yeah, then we just chump and eat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, where's Pathfinder doing work?
Sam also
Sam as his most relevant thing so far has been a flash piker that makes somebody a ring bearer.
well, he's also picked up bodies a couple times now that's been relevant. So that's been.
Yeah, but I mean, like half the time we've cast him, we haven't actually cast the guy he raised dead.
True.
So like
the tempting is actually like pretty cool.
Tempting is pretty good.
It again, I just find another word for it. Yeah.
If we wanted to be stupid, we could call our ring bearer the Ursa ring.
We could.
We could, but we won't.
It would be legal to do it.
We all love Ursa ring, right? Okay. Let's play our guy out. And we'll have the worst card in our deck be attack into that spider.
Ooh, this is a cool card.
Yeah, it's a side grade of that vampire guy.
Yeah, it's that vampire guy. Exactly.
Like we just play out the Mirror Mare.
Yeah, this is
He's like the worst guy in our deck.
He is the worst guy in our deck.
Although Sting is going to get to actually do something. They have an orc.
They do. So they'll. Oh, this kicks ass.
We just put the sword on.
Put it on Mirror, and then I think we hold back because then it holds the orc back.
And we'll get pecked to death.
But for one, I'm okay with that outcome at the moment.
What is that? Oh, we can attack because it untaps each combat.
I don't want to trade with this fighter.
Oh, all right.
Not yet, at least. Sure.
Terrarion.
I want one more body before I.
What does that stupid crow do? Gorbag!
When a goblin or orc you control to a player, you may sacrifice it. When you do, draw a card or
Create a treasure token.
That's a bear at worst. So.
Yeah, and he's also does well in goblins. But not a goblin himself though.
Yeah, as you mentioned, orc and goblin mix up a little. So
yeah, I think the distinction is an orc is a black goblin in this set. We just play the worst Pathfinder out.
yeah, that one's pretty clean.
I feel okay attacking now because if they take the trade on the spider, we can just move the sting over to like Mary and have Mary be our ring bearer.
Yeah.
And we have Pippin's bravery to like.
I do need to get that off the table. I just wanted to like wait until we were in a better position to do so than just like trading that direction. Okay.
And the reason we pick Pippin to be our, or Mary to be our ring bearer is that he he wants to attack because of his ability.
Yes. Oh. Color fixing and color fixing. Okay. So we got something. We got some Jund going on over here.
Ring bearist is only in. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we save our ring bearer. No, it's the thing from Arceus. What's that guy called? Ursa Luna.
Hmm.
That's the ring bearist.
Well, that was a kick-ass trade. Yeah, I like that.
We have the Wombo.
All right.
Nimble Hobbit makes the food and then.
Well, let's attacking.
Playing out our land because we
Yes.
want to get up to worst Pathfinder.
And then Mary will untap here as the sword glows. Swamp cycling, okay.
Happy not to see Big Menace on the other side of the table.
Yeah. They must have some, you know. Okay, sure, that's fine.
I don't actually know if Ursaluna is better than Ursaring or not, because Ursaring can have Tangled Feet. Is that not Tangled Feet? Quick Feet. So you can make them fast. Hmm. Oh yeah, we just
We move this. They give haste.
yeah. You could trade the crow for our stupid nimble hobbit, but that sucks.
I just want to hit for damage. And then...
Yeah. We can move the sword back.
I don't even need to. It'll untap.
Ain't true.
Like, I don't get the food, obviously, but, like, that's fine. Okay, they wanted their 5th land. What the hell? Whenever a creature you control dies, +1/+1 counter, and look, if that creature is an orc or goblin, 2 counters on.
Pretty good guy.
Okay, sure.
So he's gonna be when Gorbag. They actually work pretty well together, Gorlag and Ugluk.
Yeah.
Because you can have you can sack your armies to put 2 counters on Ugluk and to draw a card. If they deal combat damage.
Our good friend is back.
Now we just
Like, let's just push in with Mirror, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't think I really change anything.
Nope, we just send in with the Mirror. And this time we make Nimble Hobbit our ring bearer.
Yes. Whenever we change, we make Nimble Hobbit the ring bearer, so.
They're just jumping.
Okay. They get a counter. But, like, the counter doesn't matter because this thing first strikes, so. I don't think Sam should be able to choose Sam as the ring bearer.
Ursaluna is a pretty good Trick Room, but when you're getting into Trick Room stuff, there are a lot of good Trick Room Pokemon.
Things start getting a little wild there.
Actually, that. No. I think we just attack with our guy.
Yeah, I don't think anything's changed.
This is the closest that cards come to doing something though, because like it kills our guy we want to die and kills their mounting threat.
Yeah. Because they're just going to chump with Eastern Vanguard.
We take these. No, they're gonna deal life to us. No, because they're making a token.
Oh, they're making a token now.
Actually, why haven't they been attacking with the bats?
That's a great question. Waiting on this because there might be. Yeah, that mounting threat is mounting even further now.
Yeah, our combat step. No, this is our end step.
So this is. It's good that he died.
It's good that he died, but I hate to have seen it.
Yeah.
Okay. We have real questions now. Because next turn we have triple white, so we can battle of Bywater and then
just
Sam
pick
back
up.
our guy. But that involves taking 7.
This untaps. I can just chump and then.
All
All
yeah,
right, we have a
just
new plan. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a new plan. Hopefully they attack with their thing.
Cool.
Oh no, piss! Don't attack with your bats. You're on the defensive. You need to block.
Now.
No.
Okay. This is still fine.
This is still fine. Actually, we have quad white. I forgot about the worst guardian.
So
we just battle by water and then attack, and then we can. That's our 7th land.
So battle by water. We get a ton of food from this too.
Now we get
3.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna Sam beforehand. Alright. So then we get to Nimble Hobbit.
Yeah, it's gotta be Nimble Hobbit.
And then
We can put the sword on it. Yeah, they're tapped out, so let's just do this. I was thinking we could be cheeky and do this on second main, but
I want to do this for the tempting.
yeah.
And then
Actually, do we not play the Mirror Guardian? Kind of sucks. Do we just want to have it be discard fodder?
just
Like attach Sting to Nimble Hobbit, probably.
it won't matter. Actually, to Sam, it gives haste.
Gives haste, yeah. And then so we attack for 4. We don't attack with Worst Pathfinder.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, Nimble Hobbit makes it unable to. It taps it. I thought I just made it unable to block, like that creature.
We have enough food that this is completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay. So now they have 1 food.
Yeah, they have 1 food.
We have eagles as our like follow up. Sure. Okay.
That's a good spell.
Another bats. And then I'm just gonna.
You can also make the Abyss with Worst Pathfinder. You're gonna attack with Sam.
Yeah.
Like it's a forced block.
Hands off trample too. So it's way worse than that.
Okay. Shoutouts to Worst Pathfinder.
Yeah, Worst Pathfinder is doing so much work. Yeah.
In this ball,
Invokers.
in this food-based ball. In this board stall ball.
Ball,
format,
yeah, that's what ball means.
That's what my
Everyone
brain
knows
was
this.
doing. It was shortcutting those things together. In this ball format, like invokers are good, and I think we have the best invoker ability. You get the Forge Boss, and you get the enhanced Forge Boss.
Spot the difference. Power. Point of power.
Power. Point of power. You can't arrest me. I'm the Forge boss.
The so there was a cube on here last week, and in there was a alchemy circuit mender, and I had to play really, really close spot the difference to find the difference on alchemy circuit mender. Circuit Bender, if you played Neon Dynasty, was an 2/3 artifact that came into play, gained life. Leaves play draw cards. It was a ninjutsu card.
Mm-hmm.
The card gains 2 life. The
alchemy card
gains
gains
3. You know.
Scryfall has alchemy cards on it. Shoutouts to Scryfall.
Yeah.
I have used Gatherer for so long because I've been using it for 2 decades and know how the ins and outs, but
Scryfall's where I've landed now.
I've very recently started using... It's the Hobgoblin. I very recently switched over to Scryfall basically permanently. I still know how to use the advanced search better on Gatherer, but Scryfall... How good are Fortunes?
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it took me 20 years to stop using Gatherer as my go-to.
What was the site? I remember I used magiccards.info. Was that the one that...
Yeah, Magic Card. That was the one that had the Discord bot in it. Or
Now,
like Discord bot tie-in.
These days, the Discord bot that I have in the Discord is literally Scryfall. Oh,
Yeah, the
what
Scryfall bot. Eowyn, I am no man.
Beginning of combat, handoff, first strike or vigilance. If it's equipped, both. Equip abilities cost 1 less. Okay, that's like a fine card. It's kind of annoying for us to push against because like first strike makes Guardian kind of bad, but
Only on its blocks though.
yeah.
And Bill still is Bill.
Yeah, Hobgoblin here to avenge a late night goblin.
I was late night Gremlin. They're different.
Ooh.
Oh, we can play Dad.
I'm pretty happy for that. I want to see
Dad
how
is a
Ghost
terrible
Dad
ring
play.
bearer. Oh no, Dad is a fine ring bearer, not a he phases.
Yeah,
He
phases.
does. That's probably why he phases.
Yeah.
Just so that he remains ring bearer. How's it going? We first picked a weird wrath and are being floated by a 2-mana dork.
Yeah, our deck is working out well. We're at 5-1 now. What the hell? Fear, fire, foes. X damage 1 to creature in 1 day. Okay, sure.
I think we are dying and dead.
I think I'm playing Bill here.
Yeah, time to play Bill.
Because Bill blocks.
Bill does block.
Like, effectively. Like, beats both, so... Oh, shit! Y'all ready to know the meaning of haze?
You will learn the meaning of haze.
It's there.
How can we beat the Lord of Horses?
Not sure on that one. So, Lord of Horses is gonna get first strike. Yeah. Which means I can't fight it in a fight. Oh!
We can next turn, though. Oh, they have,
What are you putting into play? Oh, shit!
Bill! Okay, that's why they were okay
we're
attacking
dead.
us, Eowyn. Yeah, we're totally dead.
Because...
We block Eowyn or Bill.
Oh,
They
shit.
flip Eowyn or Bill. We take 8, 9, 10, 11. We go to 1, and then die on their next turn. We're out of here. We have no outs.
So
Wait.
It's Bill
Our
on
wrath
Bill.
doesn't even work.
We block Bill
No.
with Bill.
We block Bill with Bill.
Bill with Bill. Bill.
Yeah, our wrath doesn't work because we can't draw and play our wrath.
Yeah, that's a problem. We can't do it.
Now, our wrath also kills the rider. So it would leave them with Eowyn, but that wouldn't matter.
It would. We'd be able to food under it. Okay. So this is the other reason. Like I would have blocked Westfold Rider, but they just could have hit me for 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, it being exactly Bill was very powerful there. Okay, so I need a way to not die somehow here.
They're gonna eat our food. Oh, they didn't.
I thought
This Wrathful Knight can sack to kill a thing, right?
Yeah, this is a disenchant on a sack, got sorcery speed. It's a good card.
You can make 2 blockers and then die.
Interesting.
No, play a Ghost Dad. Die with style.
Yeah, all right. We got Ghost Dad. Uh-huh.
Come on, show us all these.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, and then we're just gonna go ahead and do the thing, and... Oh, no!
So really what we died to is that red spell that, like, it pings one thing and then deals X to another. Is that what it does?
Yeah, so it's like a heat ray that has a 1 to the board on it. 1 to
or
everything
like a
else.
cone of flame, maybe. It's basically what it was
Yeah. But yeah, this is the deck we have, which has been... we first picked a bad Wrath and then like tried to build around this card and it extremely didn't work, but...
and we instantly got some food cards that are pretty cool.
Yeah. Mary and Pippin are both strong, work together. Mary makes food, Pippin makes double food.
I wish one of those mirror guardians was a mushroom.
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 Mushroom. Would a mirror guardian just be better as a pile of food?
I think one of them would be. We've been a little food starved, but a 4/2
right, a 4/2
tangles pretty
tangles,
well.
Yeah.
Okay, it tangles up pretty well, but we've 4/2 doesn't attack very well in this format. There are a ton of pikers.
Shadowfax gets the job done, yeah.
He knows the meaning of haste.
Alright.
I'm gonna fight Urabrask.
Alright. I'm pretty happy about this. I like our dumb spider. This has been fine. Gets the job done.
Yeah, speaking of the Balrog, I had to look up the Balrog. Okay. That is the stance that WotC has taken on the Balrog.
Yes. So the WotC is staunchly on
no wings.
No wings. It's, you know, and like historically, it's been a lot of different takes. What the fuck?
Right.
Oh no!
Fuck you, you fool of a took.
Fool of a took. At least they didn't get Peregrine with that.
It's true. Balrog is called him Bison in the West.
Yes, that is true.
Well, let's throw Peregrine into a counterspell.
Doing it this way in case I need to Samwise a spider.
Yeah. I was going to tap your forest.
I saw that. Alright, don't you dare. How many copies of this? This card is, like, interesting.
Counters a Ragavan.
Yeah, one... Ooh. Yeah, 1 mana counter gets a lot of work done.
Bill, Pony, the food pony.
Bill, Pony. Sack of food for 1 damage.
We might be drawing cards this game.
Yeah, not with, It's true, every single creature that's been played, Stern Scolding would have countered. Okay.
I see.
We found the opponent. We found flyers. Now, don't reach!
They've decided to attack us.
Okay.
That means we get to attack. Now, Bill eating the food is much better than Pippin eating the food?
I think I'm just pushing all.
Yeah, let's attacking, and then we'll decide which of our guys we're turning into a land.
Yeah.
Probably. It's hard to say.
I know.
Because they are flyers, so the int actually blocks really well. Yeah, I guess. We're going to teach this horse how to be poisoned.
Okay, that's fine, because I can just pick that back up. I'm gonna push damage here. With Bill.
And we make Bill our ring bearer. Bill's a pretty damn good ring bearer.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, auto tapper. Do not tap our green. There you go.
We could fix it if it did.
We could. I think with Bill and Pippin, the int is slightly more valuable than the eagles.
Yeah.
We played a land this turn.
We have not. We played Bill last. So we just do this now.
I guess that's one thing, is we can get another... We don't have any double green spells, so it doesn't matter, but we might want a double green spell.
Yes, I know. I'm thinking over here. We have a significant choice. It's
There's a very easy way to speed... No, there's a very easy way to speed up. You just right-click on their name and go to mute, and then suddenly they're not impatient anymore.
Oh.
It's on their little... You do it on their little avatar. Oh, no, Bill!
Bill. They're also looking for...
Well, at least we're not fighting the big menace.
They probably have to hold that back. Yep.
You think you can stop Bill? You stop nothing.
Return of the king, indeed.
Good day, sir. We just attack with all here, right?
Oh, yeah, this is just push.
Inertia is a property of matter, motherfucker.
They're not sick of that, huh? There you go.
You want to draw a card?
I think I do. I also wanted to...
Deal one more damage because it's relevant at this point.
Okay.
We call that int money. Ah, you're gonna have any. You're gonna have up to 9 cards named Nazgul in your deck, gents.
It's true. This is pretty cool. I believe this means you could not play 10.
Up to 9, yeah, not 10. Up to. This is in set theory. That's like the little little closed bracket on one side. It's a square bracket on the right, and a circle bracket on the left. If you can find a way to have negative 37 Nazgul in your deck, you're allowed. You have to have a removal spell here.
And here it is.
Ah. Oh, this is pretty bad for us.
Interesting. Oh, fuck. What?
It's the Mouth of Sauron.
Okay.
a guy who shows
showed
up
up-
like once.
He shows up in the extended cut, not even in the normal.
Well, Bill,
So they got a 1-1 because they targeted us with it for some reason. I don't know why they didn't target themselves for 3+. Like, that seems...
so we hold that forest.
Oh yeah, at this point the forest is just... Alright, don't trample, so... But yeah, Mouth of Sauron is only in the extended cut, if I remember return right. Sauron's Ransom. Choose an opponent, look at the top 4 cards of your library, face down pile, face up pile. Okay, this is the scene with... Okay, alright.
Very thematic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pippin didn't...
Where do I hide the Fisher?
We could put the Fisher in the face-up pile and then put 3 lands in the face-down pile.
Sounds fun to me. Take it. The big thing here is the ring tempt.
Hey, got him!
So now they're on full ring tempt, which means when we take damage from Nazgul, we lose 3 life.
Supposed to have a 4/5.
Yes, Death Touch. Also, some text.
Worse off the top? Nope. Okay. Well.
Oh, I clicked on the button that minimizes all windows and... Okay, we're good. Okay, a little worried about how we're gonna get these last 3... Oh. Okay. Opponent has a lot of card draw.
Pretty good way of building a deck.
If we can just get the ring tempt on Bill, or the bat.
Yeah, the bat would be one of our best draws. That's an alright draw.
Doesn't work against...
Can we just give them the trade on the int? Because then Bill can start moving in.
Maybe.
Because the other thing we're drawing for is worse Pathfinder. That wants us to have to int alive. Worst Pathfinder is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not drawing towards that.
Then
I don't want to go. I don't want to go in like. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, we don't have the Wrath either.
do we have Ghost Dad we're drawing too? Are both of our swamps milled?
No, our bats. God, the bats are dead too.
Bats are dead too. So I guess it's Dad.
Yeah, Dad. We still don't have black at the moment.
We chose wrong over choosing int over.
Yeah, clearly.
And they're gonna get to draw a card.
Okay. Yeah, I thought the food was gonna matter more there for pushing. Interesting. Really? There's no way that's correct. You would lose the game on the spot.
They're just putting the fear of God in us.
Okay. Donate that.
Okay, now we can draw Dad.
Yeah. No, I like the idea behind Ent was that Ent made like our onboard cards lethal with the food we had, but they had
they had the perfects.
They had a good trick for us, so
they had a blowout.
Mouth of Sauron is human, elemental.
It's just the army that
This
works.
is interesting that this is your splash in white, really?
Maybe they have more white cards than we
Alright.
thought. Oh, there's
Golem, when Golem lose play, Ring Tempt, and then Sack a creature, return golem hand.
I think what actually happened here is we flooded out pretty badly. And our opponent drew 6 cards.
Yeah, they're able to start attacking now. I don't think I can block that.
It'd be a double block.
What's that?
Huh? It would have to be a double block because we can't single block with the... It's got the first ring tempt line that can't be blocked by
Greater
creatures
power.
with greater power.
So we can't even put this in. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it would have to be Sam and Bill. That's kind of why I was thinking of sending the int in. Well, we can do that to Nazgul, or we can do that to Big Menace.
How about like Big Menace plus
Yeah. Let's start sending with the ant.
Yeah.
They can sack the Big Menace to get Gollum back later.
Yep. They're gonna move their ring bearer to their flyer. We're probably gonna eat some food this turn. Oh, this is their white splash. Oh, it's Faramir. This card is extremely good.
And they either draw a card or get
3/1.
3/1s.
This card is wild.
I no longer know how we win this game.
Force looting.
How many cards do they have in deck?
10.
9.
9.
9 now. We run out of life points before that happens.
That's a little bit of a problem, but we'll figure it out. Yep, do the thing. One of the few cards that has this like recursion of a nature that doesn't come in tapped.
Because you have to pay the mana.
Yeah,
it goes to hand.
It goes to hand, not to, yeah. Okay. Well,
we could draw more ints. Now that's something.
yeah, this really ain't working. The grift now is get Sam through and the pump spell kills. That's that's what we have.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen because the 1/1 token's going to get blocked there.
Yeah, there we go. We
We
got wrestled.
We are still fine. No, I have to eat the food and I won't have enough life for...
Yeah, because just counting the thing, we're taking 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're taking 15 here. So even with the food, we're dead.
Okay.
No, 6, 9,
Hello!
12.
Anyway.
We're taking 21.
But I have an end.
Oh, we have an int, and the int can block the Nazgul. So we take a mere 15. Oh, they cowarded.
That's not lethal.
Do we block and kill the Nazgul? We eat our food. Ah, they realized their mistake.
Okay.
Oh, but
So we don't have a board.
Gotta get Big Menace back, I guess. Yeah.
God, it's so.
Our Wrath would have almost got. Hey, he's back.
Hey.
He's back, everyone.
So,
The guy who shows up just in time to lose. It's Dad.
and by lose you mean win on the spot, right?
Oh yeah, because we get haste.
No.
It's Dad. He shows up just in time to lose.
Oh, that was win on the spot. We actually did just sort of hands off haste.
I willed it into loss.
Just yeah, you as you said, just in time
just
to
in
lose.
time to lose.
Just in time to lose. How else are we getting? Oh my god, how many queen moves does that make? Buddy, you have to tap the horn. You have to sound the horn. You have
to sound the horn of Gondor.
No, this is Krenko. It makes 1 million.
I can't believe they didn't sound the horn of Gondor.
Just in time to lose.
It's Dad. Oh, 1 moment.
All right, 5 and 3 with this. Which is our money back. Oh.
Well,
goodness.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, that's fine. That was about 3 more wins than I thought that deck deserved. 2.
That deck had a weird. That was a weird draft, but it was an okay deck.
That's
when
fair.
The machine was worked. We just had We had too much cruft. The 4/2s are terrible.
The 4/2s are just like they're very filler. They don't have any real synergy, and we also didn't have like a lot of removal. By that I mean,
maybe they're better in black green where you can kill your own guys, but even then,
yeah. Open specs.
Universes beyond.
There's a different food token. This trick is good. This is
It's like Coat with Venom.
Coat with Venom, which was one of my favorite tricks. And some Bombadil.
Don't know why he tempts you with the ring. Actually, wasn't Tom Bombadil kind of too cool for the ring?
Basically.
I remember that.
I think it's one of the moments where the word tempts is the problem.
Yeah.
This is like fine.
Yeah. It's okay.
Like I'd be super in on this in draft because like ring tempt actually, as we saw, quite powerful for like. There's a lot of like, as we saw, we could kind of get into a lot of board stally sense, and the ring gets you past board stalls.
This is stupid, but this is kind of okay with crap. What's that card called? Norwood Ranger Haste Prowess.
Monastery Swiftsphere.
Monastery Swiftsphere.
And then this is the burn spell that we. Damage can't be prevented. X damage target creature, 1 damage each other creature of the same controller. So for red, this is just 1 to. For red, this is 1 to every creature but 1 creature.
Yeah. All your buddies are getting toasted, but you're
good.
You have to bear witness.
This is fun.
It's Bilbo. Mushroom. Yeah, that card would have been so good.
Yeah, this was this would have been an ass kicker in our deck. Like, yeah.
Mushroom.
Wouldn't have hated this either, just as like a food that we can generate.
That's a food you can generate, and it's like it's opt.
Yeah. Scry Wanderer. Rangers able to enter the battlefield, gain control of target creature with lesser power than ring 10. Oh, wow. Sure, you got it.
Old Man of the Sea text, huh? Been a while since we've seen that.
Yeah, like a or not a dungeon guy, so sort of like a
Sower of
sower of
Temptation, but
temptation.
it has the old man clause
Yeah, the
where
power.
they have to wrestle it down. Although unlike old man, it doesn't check to see if it's still tougher.
All right, what do we got here? Okay.
It's a 2-1 with flying. Whenever you attack with one or more goblins and slash or
Or
orcs,
orgs.
create a 2-1 colorless construct artifact creature. Tap to tag and sacrifice unit in
This
combat.
card might
Yeah.
actually be very good because flying is just like gonna be free damage a lot of the times. So
Flying is free damage, and you can eat the token if you have a way of sacking
yeah,
things.
or well, you can't hand it off that. Barrow Blade is nifty. Lean and Scimitar. Uh, lose all text in combat. Yes, this also creates and destroys a token. So
It does.
we got
So
bats
it
on.
fuels your bats. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Shuffle any number of target cards from your graveyard in your library. Add blue.
Yep. All the sagas in this set are like songs and books and such within.
Actually, a dumb thing about this is it can shuffle itself.
No.
No, because
Targeting.
yeah, but the trigger to target goes on the stack as the bat song
Well, it's
goes to
after
the graveyard.
well, it's after 3, not at 3. That's the like the because it dies and then it
All right, with the resolution, yeah. Sagas are weird.
yeah. That's why you have a get out of here. I ain't falling for you a second time. Yeah, you just run another bath.
Ringside.
Ringside. This is the blue island cycling card, or this is the land cycling card.
Which is just Jace's ingenuity or whatever.
Yeah, it's sorcery speed, but it island cycles too, so that's nice. Hostile calling, so that's the scry one that builds up to an extra turn, and then
There's Remand.
ooh, here's Remand.
That 1/1 is a menace.
Smite the Deathless, quite good. Very specifically, the Witch King has 3 toughness and gains indestructible as its text, so can be killed by this.
Yeah, and,
Well, I guess not.
there should be a red keyword that is shorthand for loses indestructible and can't gain indestructible this turn. Just so that you can use an you can use a incinerate on a skeleton like you used to be able to. Nowadays, if you try to incinerate a skeleton, they just pay black to make it indestructible again. Like with the Smite the Deathless. Yeah, gains destructible.
But yeah, there's a whole lot of cards in here that are like really nifty as far as like flavor of the card goes. Big fan of Gandalf White Rider going 5th from the top on death.
Shows up precisely when he means to.
Right, on the dawn of the 5th day. Where am I? Here's
here's Legacy Staple
here's,
Workers Brewmasters.
here's our card. This is currently the most expensive card in the set. Right above the One Ring, by a little bit, because this is like extremely playable in constructed formats. Legal and modern, legal and legacy, legal and EDH, and scales in a way that actually makes it like good in a lot of those against like a brainstorm. The game ends, and in a bigger game against a Wheel of Fortune, the game double ends.
So you can play that in your Nissa Days Undoing deck.
This is the one legendary spell in the set.
Destroy target creature. Then, if its controller has 4 cards in hand, they exile cards from their hands equal to the difference. Okay.
You get knocked down to 4 with it.
I forgot what spells even do when they're in
You
legendary.
have to control a legendary creature or planeswalker in order to cast them.
Or
Yeah,
it's
like
a
this is the
weird
Witch King.
mechanic. Oh, I remember now. Like Karn's temporal sundering.
Yes, Witch King, which is 5/3 hits. If creatures hit, it has like a sort of no mercy, and then discard a card to indestructible. But that
Wait, then you can if you discard a card, you can just discard another card, and then you can't burn the Witch King again.
no, because when that card resolves, it will be
Yeah,
dead. You
there
know,
you go. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so that does work.
Yeah, because it'll be like you can try to give it indestructible twice, but that ain't gonna work because it's gonna remove indestructible.
And
There,
my brain was thinking you thinking with regeneration
yeah,
shields.
not that way.
Ah, there and back again.
Yep. Create Smog, a 6/6 legendary creature token
Smaug.
with
He
flying
creates
haste and
and 14. Where do they get that number from? 14.
13 dwarves and Bilbo.
Uh,
That's what.
one for each.
Yep.
Even though over half those dwarves died.
Yes, but again, because we're not using Hobbit stuff, we don't go into that. Halfling here's another one of the constructed cards in this. Possible at the least.
Maybe. It's hard to top like
2 toughness on a mana dork is at least like meaningful. You know
yeah, that is reasonable.
that. Uh, I'm a big fan of long list of the Ents.
I do like long list of the ants. This is actually good in if you're playing a uh, a changeling deck
just keep noting that,
in
yeah.
commander. Yeah, you can just keep noting like I choose peasant, I choose noble, I choose race. I you just keep going and it'll always work.
Mm. Uh, Flame of Anor here is this is a card I really like from the set.
If you
Um,
control a wizard,
choose
you may
two.
choose two. Just target player draws two. Destroy target artifact, deals 5 to a target creature.
This does a
The
lot.
sad, the sad thing about this is it is not in Pioneer, where I
Where
think
it would be.
where a wizard's deck could be like fun and cool.
Mm,
People tried playing wizards in modern like a few years ago, and like it did okay, like an Star City Open or something. I remember seeing there's this guy named Ryan Overturf who I
mhm,
think was
mhm.
playing wizards when he cast this spell called Spell Pierce. I think that was he playing. I think he was playing. I think he was playing wizards when he did that. Uh, don't quote me on that though. But wizards is not playable. It's like
I like Aragorn as a 4-color legend. Uh,
he's not. He's non-black.
yeah, he's got. Well, he goes up the list, which I really like, of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the count.
Hmm.
So, like, I think that's cute. There's like 3 Aragorns. There's 4, I guess. There's Aragorn the Uniter. There's Aragorn Company Leader, who, uh, whenever you have the ring tempt you, if you choose somebody else, Aragorn gets a ability and
A
then
counter.
hands those off to another creature as well. Then there's
Aragon and wife.
yep,
Aragorn and wife, and then there's also Strider.
yes, Strider.
He's using torches.
Yeah, Arwen's is pretty cool. Like again, flavorfully, Arwen is indestructible. You can remove the indestructible counter to hand off indestructible for a turn, and then also both Arwen and the creature that gets indestructible get a lifelink counter. Which it's
That's the trouble with half elves is you can't be both. You got to
yeah,
choose
you gotta
one.
choose between the two. That's uh, to Tom
But if you
Bombadil
choose to
has
be a human, you get to live after you die. As long as there are 4 or more lore counters among Saya, he's the Sagaman.
Yeah,
And
this
remember
is
you. Final.
cascade into a saga when a saga finishes.
Mm-hmm. How many sagas have been printed? How many sagas could you play in a EDH deck?
And then this is the card another one of the cards that definitely is like, okay, playable out of here. Uh,
Okay, obviously there's like the Witchbane Orb effect, but
yes.
then also this thing draws you like a ton of
Yeah,
cards.
for like you basically can get it to draw like 3 or 6, and then you're losing a few life every turn for as long as you control it. But like, you should probably be able to kill pretty quickly with drawing 6 cards. Hopefully, this one
Yeah.
does have a nice. I like the drawback on this one is pretty like correct. 100 plus sagas.
Thanks, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Be careful what you use. You don't know who may be watching.
Yeah. There's also a different ring up here.
Bilbo's ring.
Just you know,
Don't worry about this one.
it's fine. It gives you hexproof and can't be blocked, and you lose life and draw a card. Which don't worry about that one.
Don't worry about it at all.
Yeah.
Wait, it's called the One Ring, except there's literally 2 of them because there's 2 cards that have the ring.
Yes. But yeah, there are a number of cards in. And here's our Balrog for
No wings.
no
He has
wings.
smoke like wings.
Yeah, I was gonna say wings of shadow, but no wings. So yeah, can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. When it dies, take someone with it. Because oh yeah, the mastery tree is nifty. In here, so the mastery tree starts over here with the envelope, and then the Shire, Gandalf, friend of the Shire. Then we go to Rivendell. We meet Glorfindel, Watcher in the Water. We go through the Mines of Moria, meet the Balrog. Then we're surrounded by orcs. Meet
Eomer comes along.
Eomer comes along. Here we have
Gimli is here as well.
Gimli is here as well. I guess if this is we're at the 2 towers, that would be fitting because they are at least counting at that point.
Or the movie scene in Helm's Deep where you're like,
yeah,
you've got to trust me.
Yeah. Then we've got the Ents.
The Ents
Cue the Entwood. The woods burn down, and that causes the March of the Ents. Then we have
where do these points connect after the March of the Ents?
Yep, and then
Minas Tirith.
Yep, we have Minas Tirith, Witch King of Angmar.
Eowyn should be next. No, Sam.
No,
we're all the way in.
Then this is Sam with Sheila.
Wait, no, Eowyn is like the one above the Witch King.
Yeah, this is Eowyn here. So like we do have a couple like that are because like this is Gollum shows up, and this is Legolas with Gimli. We meet Rivendell, Galadriel, and then
one thing I don't like is that Legolas is not making a stupid enough face.
Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. This is
next time you watch Lord of the Rings, just look at Orlando Bloom whenever he's in the background of a scene. He's having fun.
Barad-dûr, Call of the Ring. This is right at the end.
We gotta have Smeagol, right? Chewing the ring off.
No, New Age.
Boo! You gotta do the finger chewing. Or the last battle for whatever. That's a stupid card because that happens after all the exciting stuff happens.
Right, I was gonna say. Then we get the 4th track that's Saruman and all the Shire nonsense.
No, not even Saruman. Saruman's dead at that point. It's just like the lieutenants going off and, well, we got our shit kicked in. Let's just go beat up the weakest people we can. And then the hobbits kill people.
Yeah. Oh, this is another one of the cards that's like...
That stupid card that kicked our
Yeah,
ass.
because Saruman has a card where he gets killed at the Scouring.
Oh, he got
Nasty end.
stabbed.
Because Sam is there for that. So... Nasty end. This... I love this one. Nasty. But yeah, I enjoy the choice of having a number of like the more meaningful moments at like common cards. Cast into the Fire here being Cast into the Fire here trying to be like sorta
It's like fire
Abrade.
or yeah.
It's like side Abrade. Instead of hitting for 3, it hits for double ping, and then
It hits for 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Unlike fire or twin flame, it cannot hit for 2.
yeah, and it can't go face either. It's just creatures, so it's not as much. But yeah, I enjoy a lot of the flavor on cards in this set. It looks like games kind of end up a little bit grimy on the ground as a side effect of just there not being a lot of evasion. So,
Not a lot of evasion, and also people just have food.
Which I guess means that things like just actually being able to move around the ring to get creatures through is going to matter a lot more.
That would make, if they're tempting like cost life, that would make that have more tension, which I enjoy. But whatever, we're not. The cards are printed.
Yep,
They're not.
I
Going
was
to
going to say,
changed.
yeah.
Although, we're
on Arena. You can do whatever you want.
We're on Arena, and like we've had card level errata where cards don't do what they say they do in recent memory, and all they would have to change would be the thing that comes in the pack. They just have to change this thing. I think the reminder card, the dungeon card.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Frodo didn't have the eagles flying to the volcano because they cost 6 mana.
Yeah, they're expensive. Like, damn,
They only show up late.
Yeah, because like Frodo. Like, if I go over here to...
Frodo costs 2.
Here's 1. Here's a 1 mana Frodo. Here's 2 mana Frodo. I really enjoy that this Frodo specifically says attach an equipment you control with mana value 2 or 3 to Frodo and not 3 or less. Specifically because of hammer.
Use of hammer. Actually, the funny thing is...
There is a card in here that also works.
That Frodo looks nothing like the other Frodos. Like, look at his face. Look at his face, and then like the green-white Frodo has like a fatter face.
Well, they're
Frodos. Looks more like a hobbit.
Yeah, I mean they're Frodos at like different points, I suppose.
Yeah, no, that'd be like different points of like their decades-long life, not like their different point. Like this is Frodo 20 years from now, or he's put on a little extra padding. That's normal for a hobbit.
That's Frodo after he leaves for the over the sea. It's fine.
That Frodo would be haggard. Do you look at him?
I like this. I like this Frodo.
This Frodo is shaped like a hobbit.
This Frodo like is about to stab me. You know.
Well, that's literally what he's going to do.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to stab you. And this is the Samwise that's had sex.
This is Sam again after.
Yeah, we married Rosie Cotton.
Mm. Frodo is real and will harm you. Yeah.
Lotho Corrupt Sheriff is a guy.
Yeah, Lotho is like
He's a white-black card. I just saw him.
Yeah.
There,
Treasure Maker.
Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life and create a treasure.
Yeah, Faramir, there. Holy crap, this card is like...
The 6 counter saga is probably the long list of the ends.
That is the long list of the ends, yes. It was... So, if you look at the art, there's 7 statues. There was going to be 7, but you can see it just barely doesn't, like, fit on the templating. Like, if they tried to sneak a 7, it would, like, break a little bit up top, so they went with 6.
that is my favorite kind of saga where like it doesn't have a final chapter that just does stupid thing. Like I hate all the I've grown to dislike all the Kamigawa sagas that like become a guy that sticks around.
I like them in here for one for being like kind of like again they're all stories. Is
Yeah.
there specifically? Is there's I think it's in black, right? Right. Things like One Ring to rule them all, where like the last bit on this is not the text you are here for, right? Like this is that's the secondary text on this. Um, target artifact.
You know why, right? Because Isildur
Yeah, because
steals
this
the
is
ring.
the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
He grabbed the ring from Sauron.
no.
And then tap up the two target creatures, and then what's the last one? Draw a card for each tapped creature target. Okay, that doesn't make
That,
much sense.
well,
But
it's him building the Empire of Men at that point, right? For
well, what should happen is he should die in a river.
it's true. Yeah, there's a saga for orcs. I like this orc army.
That Mass Orc 1, a Mass Orc 2. And then creatures you control get. Although, sadly, only for Magic players, the rear two guys look like orcs, but those front guys look like goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because they're goblins, but there's no distinction in
there
Lothar
are
land.
yeah there are in any adaptation you have
You have to have some flexibility.
yeah, that's how it be. And this is Gilgalad getting completely demolished by Sauron. I like the like build up on this the story of this one because it's like all right, Scry 2, put 2 counters on a creature. All right, let's go. Target creature is gonna fight and oh when they die,
Yeah.
Well, they tried. Mushroom,
Mushroom.
mushroom,
Mushroom.
mushroom,
Mushroom.
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 Okay. I thought I was gonna do 2 drafts today, but that first one went 2.5 hours, so I ain't doing 2 tonight. We're already at like my normal end time, so instead, mushroom.
We know it's a goddamn mushroom. Man, the dogs have been pretty good in our deck.
We're rich.
We're gonna be rich.
We're rich.
Yeah, we're rich.
So yeah, these would have been really good as an outlet for the food. I feel like that there's a pretty strong setup. Like we were only like halfway into the food stuff.
We had the legends for it. We didn't have the shortcut to the mushrooms.
Yeah, we didn't have shortcut to the mushroom and the mushroom watchdogs. We like that would have been like the payoffs of work, So
we did have the mini partings, which the last time they printed a card that was Lay of the Land plus the set mechanic on it, it got banned. So maybe this one can be good in like a food deck in Modern.
Yeah. All right. That's it for today. Thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna fit some more of this in. Let's see. I don't think the next couple days are Dragon Warrior Wednesday, Live Alive. Maybe we'll do it on Friday instead of Slay the Spire. That'll probably be the plan. So, and that way I won't have to like. It'll be Friday, so I don't have to like end at 9, and so we can fit in a couple. So, anyway, thank you, Gnomebitten, for joining. Glad you were here.
I'm Gnomebitten.
So, all right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.